Father George Shalhoub journeyed from Syria to start St. Mary's Mission in Livonia, Michigan, with only a handful of parishioners in 1972. 40 years later, its grand basilica and thriving cultural center is at the heart of the local community.
Father has a very unique technique, I would say, for empowering the parishioners and the people he comes in contact with.
We all followed him.
The whole story inspires me.
I was born in the third largest city of Syria, the city of Hama. I had a wonderful childhood, very playful one around the church and around the family. And at the age of 12, I was summoned to go home and take some of my belonging and placed on a train with 5 other boys and shipped to Lebanon without knowing where we're going, you know. But the bishop asked, the late Bishop Ignatius asked my dad that he should give his son to be a priest. My dad never consulted me or even asked my opinion. So when we went, I thought we were going to a summer camp for a week, but the train got to Tripoli, and there was a driver came and picked us up and took us to the seminary, which is the Belamand Seminary.
Rejoice, Virgin Theotokos, Mary, full of grace, the Lord.
It was a cultural shock coming here, not knowing how to drive, read signs, ordering food, have no family. But there was a small few family in Western Wayne County wanted to build a church. So they asked the Archbishop to see who's available. And because you have to be married before you are ordained a priest, the Archbishop asked me if I desire to marry, and I said, please, I would want. He said, do you have a girlfriend? I said, no, you find me one. So, and he introduced me to a wonderful lady, and I'm surprised she said yes without even talking, without dating, without visiting. And I drove with her in 1972, February 6th, came from Toledo to Detroit, and we were received by a lady that took us to her house and a handful of people. And I said, I came here to build you a church.
I was one of the first people among 5-6 families to start the church when we brought Father George to direct us and be our priest.
We fell in love with him right off the bat, and that was the end of it. We just kept coming.
We went from church to church. We rented churches. We rented homes. We rented halls for our activity. And little by little, the word got out that there is a mission in Livonia. Well, the first land, it was a farm here on Merriman Road. It was 3.5 acres with the house. And I think we've kind of collected some $20,000. But I went out and I borrowed money from people. And people trusted me. The Ladies' Society, I had a wonderful group of women who will go to the end of the world to do a rummage sale, to do a bake sale, to do a car wash, and to have a bazaar, and just to collect pennies for our church.
The women never stopped thinking of ideas to raise money, and there was probably 50 women when it was all said and done that really worked hard in this church.
أنتم الذين بالمسيح اعتمدتم.
Today we have close to maybe 700-800 people on Sunday, as you have witnessed. So I serve close to maybe to 2,000 families. Thank God they don't all show up in one time, but they come around Easter and Christmas. The church is very important part of Arab American Christian, because this is their only link, not only to their culture and their friend and family and cousin, it is their only link really to the land they left behind.
Servant of God, baby Sophia.
Father George brought me here. What drew me in was just his personality, and as I got to know him over the years, you know, that personality just, it really grows on you, and it's hard to separate yourself from you know, from the priest and from the man.
Kiss across you. Jeddo. She's my granddaughter.
Blow him a kiss.
Oh.
Blow him a kiss.
He's always there for you. I don't care where you are or what you do.
He's one of the most sincere friend I have. I can't ask for a better friend than him.
He has the ability to plant seeds in people through ideas, you know, through suggestions that somehow germinate within, you know, within us, within me, within, you know, the people he comes in contact with, and those little seeds have, you know, grow to be what his vision and his ideas are for the community and for the church.
I lead them in a prayer, and they do the prayer. And a church it's not the priest alone, and it's not the parishioners alone. It's the priest and the parishioners and the bishops all together. It's a symphony. Thy kingdom come.
Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven.
The church today, it's not only a place of worship, it's a place of solidarity, place of gathering, a place of comfort, and place of security. It's home.
He just connects to people in every way, you know, just in a spiritual way and just as a person to person. I can't describe it any other way. He's a connector.
I really don't have as much pride as much as love, because if you love something, you're willing to die for it. And I love this community so much that I'm willing to, that I did not spare anything.